are you?
Hello?
Hi there? Hello?
Where am I? Hey, can someone help me?
Yes. Please get off the table. How did you even get in here?
I don't know. I don't remember anything, how I ended up here, what here actually is. I actually don't even know who I am, yet this place seems very familiar.
The first clue we have so far is your first name is Hello, which is pretty confusing.
Shut up, Frank. No, it isn't.
Oh, this again. I thought you were making signs of improvement after last night.
Last night?
Yeah, we thought you'd remember trying to break into one of the hospital offices and search for your identity.
Ha, he's not going to remember something like that with the tranquilizer dosage you gave him.
I was tranquilized?
Sorry about that. I thought we made it clear to our colleague that the tranquilizer protocol was outlawed in this hospital.
You're lucky I don't know who I am right now, or I would probably sue all of you.
If it makes you feel any better, we have no idea who you are either. One of our ambulance drivers found you on the street last night, completely confused. You're lucky you weren't run over.
That lucky though?
I'd consider it lucky. You're about the first interesting case we've had in a long time. We're diagnosticians and we have no clue what's wrong with you.
Leslie, did you have to phrase it like that? Sir, you're a human being, not a test subject. That being said, we do need to run some tests on you.
Do you remember anything prior to the ambulance picking you up?
Not really, no. Something about this hospital feels very familiar though. You said I attempted to gain access to one of the rooms earlier.
Yes, it was one of the offices. It's been vacant for some time now.
What if we went in there and looked for clues?
That would be against hospital policy. In the meantime, I suggest that we run a CT scan to look for any abnormalities in your brain. There's got to be a cause to your amnesia, and that's our highest priority to solving right now.
Good morning. What's the issue today?
Tracy, we have a patient with amnesia who can't remember his name, his job, his life, or anything prior to what happened last night when he was picked up by an ambulance driver. He's made some odd requests about gaining access to one of the empty offices in this building in hopes of looking for clues.
You didn't let him in, did you?
No, but he attempted to break into it this morning when he first freaked out about being lost, until Frank shot him with a tranquilizer gun.
Wait, what? Why did he get a hold of a tranq gun?
I don't know, Tracy. There's a lot I'm trying to figure out with Frank, but our patient is our priority right now. Anyway, I know it's hospital policy not to let patients wander into random rooms in the hospital, so I wanted to see if you had some suggestions for us.
Okay, did you guys perform any tests on him?
Frank and Leslie are doing a CT scan right now. I'm waiting to hear the results on that.
When that's complete, I suggest talking with your patient more to try jogging his memory of the night before.
We've tried that. His memory is completely blank.
Damn! The only other crazy idea I have left is to suggest you take him around town to the spot where he was picked up, to see if anything familiar sticks out to him. Of course, though, that's a waste of time and I prefer doctors staying here during their working hours.
Understood, Dr. Tracy. Thank you. I'll keep you updated.
The CT scan is done. We have Dr. Johnson looking over it now.
Why is he getting involved?
We discovered what appears to be a tumor in the patient's brain and wanted Johnson to have a look at it as well, given he's in oncology.
That's what biopsies are for.
And that's what Dr. Johnson is for. Do you really trust Frank with brain surgery?
I don't, but I was at least expecting you would pick up some slack around here.
I'm keeping an eye on Frank. Isn't that enough?
Fine. We'll argue about it later. Has the patient been helpful at all in figuring anything out the past few hours?
No. He made conversation with the hospital janitor for a bit and attempted to borrow his keys so he could get back into that room again.
Thankfully, I put a stop to that quickly and shot him again.
God damn it, Frank. This is the second time I've told you to not do that. It's unnecessary. Strike 3 and you're getting tranked.
Why even wait for strike 3? Frank's a liability.
Shut up, Leslie.
Leslie, I'm about ready to trank you as well. You've really pissed me off these past few months.
Oh, is it because you're tired of everyone looking at you like some sorry replacement for something better we had?
Like I said, we'll discuss this later. Both of you are a pain in my ass, so stop. If we don't figure out what's wrong with that patient, we're screwed.
I agree with Randall. Who knows what else this man knows?
In his current state, more than you. Now, come on.
Oh, hey, Randall. I guess Frank and Leslie sent you here.
Well, duh. It's not like we're lunch pals or something.
True. So regarding your patient, I don't think he has cancer, but I did notice some anomalies in his brain that suggest there is something suppressing his memories. Not repressing, but physically resting in a spot where his memories are unable to be connected in any meaningful way. I'm no brain surgeon, though. Why your doctors gave me the scans, I have no idea.
Probably because the fifth best hospital in town can only afford one oncology doctor, let alone a neuroscientist.
At this stage, with the hospital's budget, you'd be better off using the internet or something?
Thanks, I guess. Anyway, time to go see what little progress my two idiot doctors have made. All right, so giving the CT scans to Johnson provided absolutely nothing. We don't even know if there's something physically wrong with the patient that we can figure out through scans.
Well, what else were we supposed to do?
A valid question, Frank. I would have suggested we look up similar symptoms on the internet before you decided to randomly disable it in parts of the hospital to avoid the patient becoming too aware of their surroundings.
Yeah, that's it, Frank. I'm about done with you here.
You're powerless, Randall. Tracy still has firing power and you don't.
I have enough power to make you disappear.
Like the patient?
What?
Oh, you have gotta be fucking kidding me.
You guys didn't notice. I just assumed you whacked him or something.
God, how hard is it to do anything right? So now we have a patient with amnesia, probably exploring the streets with no clue where he's at. If something happens to him, we're liable.
That's what I meant when I said you're a liability, Frank. If we don't get that patient back here alive, we'll give Tracy a reason to not only get you fired, but blacklisted from ever stepping foot in the hospital again.
Even as a patient?
I would make sure you couldn't even be treated by a homeless person with a first aid kit they stole from the dollar store.
Leslie, Jesus Christ, that's enough. I already went too far with alluding to making Frank disappear, but this isn't helping at all. When we inevitably replace him with someone slightly smarter, we can't keep using threats like that, or Tracy will eventually shut this department down. Now, Frank, do us a favor and try tracking that patient. If you don't find them, don't say anything. Today didn't happen.
All right, I'm sorry. I'll look around. So, custodian, have you seen a confused patient who has no idea where they're at?
Do you think all of us are called custodian or something? Like it's a family name?
Then what's the name you want to be called?
Forget it. No. That describes about half of this floor, given it's the memory care ward. There's little care being done to people's memory here, and you just proved my point.
I just remembered.
Congratulations. If I can recall the doctor leading this department, I'll give them an award.
The patient I'm looking for tried grabbing your keys so he could break into one of the offices earlier today.
Oh, that weirdo. Which room was it?
The one next to the diagnostics team office where I work.
Interesting. I don't think I've ever tried cleaning that room before.
Did you happen to see the man after that incident?
After you tranquilized him and dragged him back to his room like an animal you ran over with your golf cart in a squirrel sanctuary, I saw him go through those doors and he told me he was stopping by the bar. He figured he had no memory left to lose by going there.
Then I guess that's where I'm going. Please don't tell Randall. He won't believe this conversation even happened if he finds out I'm going to the bar.
I don't even know who that is.
Excuse me. Hey, Mr. Patient.
Oh, great.
Why would you come here if your memory is already poor?
I don't care anymore. I don't feel like I even belong here in this town. Despite it feeling familiar, something seems totally wrong with everything. John, just to warn you, this doctor carries a tranquilizer gun through a hospital and somehow still has a job.
Frank, give that back. I said you could borrow it because I thought you were going hunting, not using it on patients.
Sorry, I'll return it once Randall gives it back. Come on, Mr. Patient. It's time we headed back to the hospital.
Forget it. When I finish this last drink, I'm going to continue wandering around outside until I assume a new identity. I am in a crisis, Doc.
I could lose my job if you don't come with me.
I'm not doing you any favors after you shot me twice. Who would even want to keep you as a doctor?
I don't know, but a long time ago I remember having a boss who insulted someone worse at being a doctor than I was, yet he kept both of us on for whatever reason. I like to think that he knew something about our human nature deep down that he was trying to understand, even if he went the asshole's way of trying to do it.
That doctor sounds familiar.
He actually does sound familiar. All right, Frank, get me back to that hospital. I know exactly what we have to do. I promise to protect your job if this backfires. Get me into that office.
Here you go. See anything familiar yet?
Man, this is somewhat ominous, but I still don't think I recognize anything. I'm sorry for wasting your time. I'll go back to my room now, I guess.
Well, great job, Frank.
I didn't know you had a liver condition.
Now, do you know why we don't use tranquilizer guns in the hospital?
Because they hurt.
They don't combine well with alcohol. And instead of getting him immediate medical attention, you fed him into his delusion that he somehow had some connection to the room next door.
I'm sorry, Randall. It won't happen again. I just thought there was a chance he was someone I remember from what feels like years ago.
Whom?
I'm not sure yet. I thought he reminded me of a doctor who used to work here.
That's definitely weird. What was his name?
It was. Damn, I cannot recall.
He probably wasn't that important then. I recommend going home and getting some rest. Have a good night, Frank.
So, anything exciting today?
Someone shit in the bathroom.
Oh, does that happen often?
No, most people prefer the window. Why are you striking up conversation with me anyway?
Sorry. I just thought you would want to get to know the person whose office you're cleaning.
You're probably the first doctor who's actually cared about me at all. I've worked here for so long cleaning up everyone else's messes that I just stopped caring about the people making those messes. Also, why are you still here?
Trying to go over this tricky case with a patient who has amnesia. I've been staring at his scans for hours now, trying to figure out the anomaly in his brain.
Don't bother, that patient croaked after one of the idiot doctors gave him a cocktail of tranquilizer and alcohol.
Oh, so this is useless?
Unless you can somehow perform a miracle and raise that guy from the morgue freezer, yes.
Damn, this was giving me something to do. I hardly have any patients to work with these days.
You work in oncology, don't you?
Yes.
Sorry. That's a tough business. I may end up being one of your patients soon thanks to all the chemicals I have to work with to clean up this place.
Our next track comes from an NDA band named Fishnet and was a one-hit wonder that made its way to those Sentimental of a Better Time, somehow. It even includes some stupid lyrics like Must We End Up as Spiteful as Toads, but became a hit anyway. It's titled The Roads We Forget to Remember.
Spiteful as toads. Holy shit.
What is it?
Just follow me. Oh my God.
It always has been and it always will be. Come rest your bones, quiet your tongue.
I'm here. I finally remember everything now.
What's going on here?
Damn, I thought you would have figured it out by now. I go from a mop to a cane in my hand, and that's how I regain myself. Several months for nothing. This universe is really lazy.
This is really weird. I thought you were just a janitor.
Johnson, I just said it. What else did you expect to happen?
Some things aren't told. Morning will come.
Hawks.
Yep.
If you know,
How did we lose our memories?
I don't know, and at the moment, I don't care.
we will walk our separate roads.
I've got work to do.